Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Blueprints. We have more adventures to have. We have more adventures to have? Yeah, it's almost a sentence. Day 50. Day 50 is a big day. Oh, we got mail this too. I forgot about you. Lockpick kit, coupon book, keys. Oh yeah, sick. I'll take that. Make things nice and cheap for me when I get back outside. Alright. These, yeah, they stay smashed. Interesting. Maybe there's other vases around the house we can destroy. Pling. Alright, let's check out, we should do a school run, shouldn't we? Gotta try and make it 8. Yeah, alright, let's do a school run. Let's do it. There really isn't anything else in here, right? There's like the one letter that's the goodbye thing. That's really it. I feel like for the noises that it's making, this would also be the place to be like, it's under the creaky floorboard in the old schoolhouse. Alright, school run it is. Gotta take it while it's there. I really want the tomb though, but whatever. Now that we know when we hit 50 stars we can reroll with them, we should play inside when we get to 50 again. Play inside for a little bit and try and get to the observatory so that we can get a reroll till we get the tomb. It was gifted by Simon P. Jones. The Death of Drafting. Okay. Issue 5. Draxus. Yeah, that's that guy. The Death of Drafting. A fear every architect faces. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly, but suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it's imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope for further development. But on a critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house, but are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps, beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we'll delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover, once and for all, if there is any life beyond the dead end. Well, yeah, if you get the... Didn't we learn if you get the secret passage, technically? No exit strategies. The Architectural Digest's Guide to Dead Ends. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. It does. It does. I like to get rid of them in the corners and stuff. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes the floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, they've got 2 dead ends there from the entrance hall. I mean, I've done it, but like, what are you doing? Grave Mistakes. An Introduction to the Tomb. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Arindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of the dead-end architecture. The 8 adjacent Aegirian angels of the early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of... Oh, I'm tripping over myself because my nose is blocked. Hold on a second. Okay. The 8 Aegirian angels of that early era are scattered... The 8 Aegirian angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of past times, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when you're employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow return trips from the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Okay, so the chimney sweep's name is Via. I have that list here somewhere, don't I? Where are we? Where is list of them? No, that's right, I wrote that list on my phone. Right, well, I'll just write it here on this new page for the thing, and put that there like that. There we go. Okay. Chimney. We know other ones as well, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. Because there's like the garden one that we learnt. Like Raver or something. Anyway. Grounds for termination. Guide to outer rooms. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique. Not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidates for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritise acquiring gems to pay for extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they'll be focused entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Hovel. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly isn't a joke for the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. How does this magazine know that? Toolshed. The groundskeeper's toolshed is often a great draft choice to find several useful items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. Trading post. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for shiny new trinkets. Root cellar. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved within this subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. And the shelter. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. The Shrine. Enshrined Ideals. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, so that's 8, yeah. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days, and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of the blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, it triggers your current experiment. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Why? Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Each different type of spread that you do today? What was that supposed to mean? Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. That's pretty wild. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. I mean, so you don't actually get anything until you draft your 6th red room. If you call it a day, for Blessing of the Monk, if you call it a day in a room of your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds on the following day. Wait, what? So... we can make it so that we can draw any room outside? That sounds broken. That's got to be broken. That's broken. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, you gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. That's pretty cool. Top 5 dead ends. Selected by the editorial staff of Drafting Strategy. Number 1. If the tool shed is good, then the attic is really good. Even at the steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. The Study. It's likely the most powerful room for an experienced architect that no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Is that the chess? No, it's the one with the date thing. More than any other room, Coat Check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. Hovel. The risk may scare some off, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. And then Secret Passage. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. Mail-in sweepstakes for the dead end contest. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martise shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. That's a lot of dead ends. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and a trophy of the sweepstakes. I don't have a magnifying glass, but that says... Eligibility. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen Ares who are at least 12 years of age at the time of entry. Employees of Drafting Strategy, its affiliates, subsidiaries, advertising and promotion agencies, and their immediate family members and or those living in the same household of each are not eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. Entry. To enter the sweepstakes, players must draft rooms in a single house in a single day. Any number of rooms will be drafted, but only dead end rooms drafted that day will be counted towards the dead end tally. If the dead end tally exceeds the current record, participants are considered a winner. Prize. The cash prize has an approximate shop value of 200 gold, paid out to the winner of the sweepstakes in a check equal to the prize amount. The trophy of sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 50 gold. Please note, the trophy is not composed of real gold, but features? Are there features? But features a gold-like coating for decorative purposes only. The winner will be entitled to receive their prize by mail no later than 3 days after obtaining the dead end reward. Check the mail room for prize delivery. Odds. The odds of winning the contest are not very promising. The architect who set this record was very, very good at drafting. Best of luck regardless. Interesting. Okay, cool. And then a word from the editor. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in an architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there's a certain beauty in the unknown and macabre. In the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle. They provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Cool. That was a lot of words. I mean, we don't have a ton of choices, so I guess we'll do a classroom. I mean, a chamber of mirrors wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But it could block us off. Ah, screw it. Hello, Chamber of Mirrors. Yeah, you open that one. Oh, it's gems in here today. Okay. I can't fiddle with anything else by the looks of it. And mirror it up there too. Can we? Ah. No, we can't. Would have been cool. It was like, oh, there's a top bit. There does not seem to be. So outside room, schoolhouse, that's right. Classroom, breakfast nook, spare bedroom. Oh, spare green room, sorry, not bedroom. Watering can. Closet, breakfast nook, etc. Breakfast nook. Breakfast nook, breakfast nook. Give it a key, give it eggs. Yeah. Go to the den. Doesn't matter too much if this is a dead end, so we could use it as a dead end. Looks like it wants to be a classroom. So I guess we'll just make it a classroom then. So we got an apple. Got anything else in here? Yeah, the mountain one's yellow. We'll do a West Wing hole. I want to go back to the entry hall though, and see what we can draft out of that. Extra gem. Yeah. Okay. It does become a dead end. I would like to have a rotated one, but that's fine, I guess. Why do we have 2 breakfast nooks? Oh no, because we got chamber of mirrors so early. That's rough. Kick out. Security is I. Offline is unlocked. And then network, swan song, remote access, yes please. Laboratory. Experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, immediately or whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Immediately gain a star. Ding. Alright, we'll get that one open again, which is another gem for us. And another button. Opens that one up. No. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. hope we haven't done ourselves in. What are you? Observatory, hey? I mean... we're going balls to the wall with this one, I guess. Is this one? Is this one? Dead ends are more common today. No, 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 no. That's fine. I'll leave that one. Good classroom. Okay. This grade 2. Yeah, because this is the... Hannah Peterson, sorry, but I can't find that book for you. Ooh, would be nice, but it'll block us off. So we cannot. Got plenty of redraws though. Boiler room. Bedroom closet. Classroom turning the other way. Kinda want to throw and through. Another den. In another den's another gem. Okay, we have a classroom. Brings us back down to one gem again. I would love a left-facing parlor or a left-facing commissary. No, definitely not right-facing. No, no, no. Got to be left-facing. That is a right-facing parlor. That is not what we want. There is another left-facing observatory. I think it's the greatest plan. Could take a hallway. Left-facing billiard room for some keys. Really what I want. I mean, I'll even take a left-facing classroom. Uh-oh. Our options are left-facing office, and we only have one gem, so we can't do that. That's closed, and this is a dead end. Hooray! Okay, then we have to go back. We have to go back. We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back. We've ruined ourselves so early. Nope, that's a dead end. All of that side's a dead end too, yeah? I mean, technically Chamber of Mirrors isn't, but we can't get through it. So, we've got to go to... downstairs. Downstairs this way. Imagine if it's like, yeah, to get to school, well, if you're in the lower grades, you can just walk through the front door, but the higher grades, you have to go through the basement and the old mining tunnels, and then come back up through the rickety old elevator, and then you can go to your classes. How many have I got already? 2? 3? I think we got up to 5 or 6 before. Got the projector room. What happens if we have the mirror room and we draft an extra classroom? this goes that way, which isn't amazing. Might drop a conference room for the extra doors. Yeah, let's do that. Now... Ooh, orange. Now... We'll go south. Another classroom. Bare green room. Or a dark room. You have to walk all the way back in to get to the utility closet. Don't really want to use the dark room. Because we have a whole row next to us, I'm going to go spare green room. A couple of gems, very nice. Got another classroom. Piece of fruit. This is the map of the different countries and locations and stuff. And then... Yeah. Okay. Parlor. Parlor would be good. I wouldn't want a 3-door, though. 3-door, please. Three-door, please. Yeah, commissary, I kind of want that too. 3-door, please. East Wing Hall. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, 3-door. I know. Okay, this doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna go with a storeroom for the resources. I don't have a shovel. Clink. This one I would prefer one that goes straight, but I can't. I cannot do it. So let's slap down another classroom then. This is about the which colours are what, right, isn't it? No, this is the learning the difference between stuff. Oh yeah. What about you? Ooh, and a gem. And a gem. Ooh. So we should be able to loop around to the security room, and then that'll be all the rooms of the room of mirrors, right? Alright, let's just connect around to 3. We can't get into here. And that's boarded up now. Thanks, storeroom. I completely forgot that the mirrors was here. Oh, I'll grab the gem anyway. Rah! We'll get it at some point. We will. And they're connected now above, at least, so I don't have to run all the way back and around if I need to go one way or the other. Which is nice. Alright. What do we got? We get another observatory. But I think we'll just get a classroom. Alright, yeah, so this is grade 6. So this is as far as we've gotten with the school stuff before. Because this is the time that we had the, the history stuff. Alright. Yeah, I gotta remember occasionally there's items on the desks. Are we going the right way? Yes. Dining room would be pretty sweet. No? Alright. That's gonna go north. Go courtyard this time. Bit of dirt. Broken lever, interesting. That's not common. We dug up. And you... An old shoe, of course. Another classroom, a boiler room. Yep, alright. Let's do that. Oh, finally you uploaded. There you go. Alright, I don't think we've been in grade 7 before. Advanced functions. Oh, this is like high-end stuff. Don't square till you're there, yeah, because of the color. So, 3 squared is 9. 16 squared is not 61. Oh no, it is. That's 16 reversed, sorry. Yeah, that's right. 3 squared is 9. Minus 5 is 4, yes. 12 reversed is 21. Minus 2 is at 19, yes. 7, yes. Minus 5 is 2 squared is 4. Or 44, 4. Or no, it'd be after, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, it'd be after, so it'd be 4. No idea. Advanced functions. Oh yeah, the roundings. 21.7 nearest is 20. 21.7 with 2 lines, nearest is 22. Wait, so 1 line's nearest 10? I thought it was 2 lines was nearest 10. No, this is wrong. These are incorrect. I'm looking at it being like, that's not right. Because it's not right. Also rounded, so it'll be the nearest 100. So it'll be 100 minus 60. 40. Yeah, that one's right. That's fine. Algebraic equations thing. Anything else in here? Nothing? No, not really. Algebra. All right. That's not what I want either. I would like a T-junction, please. That'll do. Okay, this will be a dead end, so let's make it another classroom. This is grade 8. Oh god. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Ajlor Nevlor. 5 out of 6. Ajlor Nevlor. Large houses towards the east. Hiwam Ovet. I will swim at dawn. El swim Nevdao. I won't read at night. Read all nigh. The branches of the tree are old. Ven Treven. The trunk of the tree is small. Manev Tre. Alright. Give me that. Any secret extra notes? No. But this will come in handy. Earlier Erajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loanwords and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Okay, that's why it says when I swim at dawn, it's just swim. Law is word, hew is house, tray is tree, yate is gate. Interesting. Loon is water. Dao is day, nigh is night. Are is future. And Erajan affix pairings. Okay, so AJ is first, Jar is last. Ma is small. Malor. Major, small. What was it? Name. Small name. Major. Major is small name. Majorum. Joram would be last name. Loram would be large word. Marlor would be small word. Of, though, nev, ven. So they're just reversed. It was at the start, it's big or one direction. So nev is newer at the start of, and ven is older at the end of. El is I, me. Lay is a lack of myself. When paired with a verb, it can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul and lu. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I like it. I'll go. To go as a verb. So I'll would be will. Will go. Ajlor is first word. And Nevdao is new day, yeah? Nevdao? New day. Okay. So first word, new day, will go. First, new day, first word will go. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, large house would be M. Thank you for the good stuff, Robert. Time to paint. Ooh, painting some minis today, are we? I'm now learning a foreign language. And it's not just a foreign language. It's a fictional foreign language. And not like Klingon or Elvish from Lord of the Rings. No, one that's only very specifically in this game. Large houses towards the east. A large house is UM. Vo. Oh no, of whatever east is. Of it. Directional. Shush. Directional. That wasn't great. UM of it. No. Yes. UM of it. 5 out of 6. Hell yeah, robots for the faction you suggested me to play. Oh, nice! So not something that you can put on your resume? Unfortunately not, no. L swim Nevdow. I will swim at dawn. Yeah, because L is I swim. If put next to a verb, it is will or won't. I swim. New day. Yes. Readle. Lack of myself or won't. I won't read at night. Nevni? Maybe. Can you teach me a new word? Ajlor Nevlor. First word, new word? That seems wrong. First word, will teach new word? Where's the other one? First word, will teach new word. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, what else we got? Where are we going? Back out the way we came. And then across the way. Gonna need a dining room soon too. Ugh. Boudoir. Boudoir. Now that was the 8th classroom. But I've got the mirror room as well, so I wonder if I'll be able to draft another classroom. This one is Christmas. Ba-ba! Drawing room. Be a bit of a waste. Kennel could come in handy though. We've got a shovel, yeah? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got kennel. Okay, kennel. Gonna pet that dog. Hey, buddies. Hello. 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 How are you all doing? Hello, buddy. You're adorable. Is this room something, you know? I know not. Can I pet that dog? Yeah. Alright. Do we have any special keys? No, we don't. I do. I can do another classroom. So what happens if I do another classroom? Final exam. Please take a seat. Oh, no. Because it says it drafts 8. Is it? Yeah, adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Which we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is the 9th classroom. So I'm guessing you have to have the chamber of mirrors as well to be able to do this. And I didn't study. Oh, God. Oh, lordy. Okay. I will take a seat. Oh, it's playing music. Oh, I've got 30 minutes to do it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, shit. Your exam has begun. You now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered in the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to the question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam. You may use your notes and retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you've completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and the results will be sent to you the following day. Sam left his house at 6 AM and drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same colour before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What colour were the flags? If they were the same colour, and they were in Trinsdale and Tanner Fork, they would have been red, I believe. Oh, we can't even go back and change it. Shit. Okay. In the scenario, where does the Sam live? Archeries. Right. What colour is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? The least patriotic. Bedroom in Araja is purple and purple. Greenhouse, I don't know what. Maybe Kororika is green. Shop in Archeries is gold and Archeries is red. Maybe? No, Archeries is the mountain one. Ah, fuck, I've probably fucked up one of the other questions already. Archeries is the mountains? Chapel in Fenaries. Fenaries is red. Archeries is orange. Greenhouse in Kororika. Bedroom in Araja. I think Araja is purple. Maybe a greenhouse in Kororika? What colour is the fruit that gives you +3 steps when consumed? Banana. Is it banana? Because apples are 2. Solve the following problem. Okay. 5 minus 5 times 2, 0. 5 times 2 is 10, 12, 24. Okay, 5, 3, 15, 16, 16 times 5. That's not right. Try again. No, it's not 16 times 5, it's minus 5. That's minus 5 at the end. So 5, 3, 15, 16, minus 5 is 11. Okay, following problem. 10. 40 divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4 is 3. 10 times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4. Why did I get minus 4 is 3? What am I, stupid? Solve the following problem. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 11. No, it's not. 6 plus 7 is 13. Dude, do you even maths? Solve the following problem. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 8 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Incorrect. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 8 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. That doesn't work out. It's not. It shouldn't be negative though because it's times 8. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 8. Well, it's not 2 negatives, is it? It's not squared. So that would be minus 8. Minus 8 divided by 2 is minus 4. Plus 5 is 1. Yeah. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Is it carbon? It's calcium Cl, right? And copper's like completely different letters. Oh no, chlorine Cl. Calcium is... I feel like... calcium might be Ca? Yeah, calcium Ca, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go with carbon. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? It'd be another gas. It's another noble gas. Neon? Is it neon? I think it's neon. I want to say neon. Because I think that's tin. And I think that's oxygen, which is not a noble gas. I think it's neon. Or hydrogen. No, hydrogen's higher up. I think it's neon. Go neon. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? Mount Holly, see? Ha ha ha. Y is, because Y is like... It's one of the newer ones, so there's like a new section of the periodic table. We're like, these are the ones we made up. I want to say it's MT, but I can't think of what HO is. MT... I think LL is. It's like... LI is lithium. I think it's MT. I'm just answering these without looking stuff up. Next time I'll bother looking stuff up. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol AG? Argon. Or is it AR? No, silver's AG. Silver's AG? Gold's AU. Silver's AG, I think. Yeah. O is holmium, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. No, you don't need to... I'm way ahead of where you're typing anyway. I think I'm like a minute ahead of you typing in chat, so we're all good. Pretty sure silver's AG. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Carbon is C. Cl for chlorine. Uranium's just U, so I'm pretty sure it's radon. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? 3? Oh, well that's not an answer. It'd be whatever number helium is, -1. 2? It could be 2. Could be 4 though, because I remember that side being pretty... I'm gonna go 2. The city of Fen is southwest of which small body of water? Oh my god. Well, not the sea. I have no idea. Trinsdale Lake. I have no idea. How many cities in Fen Aires are larger than Reddington? Fuck. 2. I don't know. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aires? Costa because Nuance is just to the left of it. Which sigil coordinates the realm of Arch Aries? Arch Aries is... Arch Aries is the mountains, isn't it? Which realm is directly north of Araja? Because Araja is the purple hourglass one. Fen Aires, maybe? Where you are right now as you take this exam. Mount Holly. Reddington, Fen Aires. Featherfall Keep, Oris, Fen Aires. Well, Oris would be the state or the country or whatever. This one, because the other one has country first, and yeah. 3? No, that's not an answer. I feel that. Yep. Which two pieces of arse would be best paired to depict the letter B? Hay bale, mugger vale. No, it's just the one that's missing B. Oak tree, birch tree. No. Birds and a bookstore. No. Wings and honey. Oh, it's alternate. Wings and honey. It's alternate meanings. It's double. It's alternate of alternates. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Oh, mate. Are you fucking serious? Which of these pieces of art is not in Mount Holly's entrance hall? Realize, because realize is that weird one. What's up with the random screenshotting? I'm taking screenshots of the exam, so when I come back and do it again, I'll know the questions in advance. Which one was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? I could just check the map for that actually, hold on. Grade 5 classroom, so when we did it all, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, gross. Which one was 5th? Because there's... We had to come back up, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3. So those 3 are out. And then when we came out there, it was 4, and then 5 down the bottom. So down the bottom, if we count 8 gates, crack 8 safe. So it'll be T. GHT. So it's a picture that has got the letter T or is missing the letter T. It's got the letter T or missing the letter T. Pry bar, pray, no, that's the letter A. Plan and Brighton Bridge. Jungle is not a picture. Plan and that might not even be the grade 5 classroom. I don't know without looking really hard, but I know I haven't done it properly. I know it's open book, but taking pics of the exam has to be illegal. Well, not if you don't tell anyone. Which 2 pieces of art would best depict the letter B? Birch tree and oak tree, no. Hay bale and mug of ale, no. Because it doesn't have H in it, it doesn't have birds and a bookstore, no. And wings and honey, no. They must be alternates of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. Birch and oak. Bale and ale. Yeah, it's that one. It's bale and ale. Yep, okay. Can you find the difference? Oh. It's Aries and... Fuck. What's the angel's name? Ven? Vias? Via? No, that's the different one. That's the chimney sweep one. Ah, shit. Not Aries with an R. Mary's, I, M? Yeah. I don't know. Who was the first crown ruler of Fen Aries? Ooh, it depends. It depends. Prince Leosin. Technically, right? Because it wasn't Fen Aries before that. In which era were the railways of Fen Aries destroyed? So Age era means before era, right? Or first era. Third, I want to say. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? The entire Fifth Era? What was the first capital city of Fen Aries? Grand City of Fen? Which realm gifted Fen Aries a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? I don't know. I haven't done the sigils yet. Go away, you. I'll say archeries. The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought near what famous landmark in... Shush! Near what famous landmark in 1836? Angel Tower, Colossus Arena, Mount Holly. Angel Tower, maybe? I don't know. Solve the following problem. 6 squared. 6 sixes are 36. 9 minus 3 is 6. 12 reversed is 21. And that rounded up to 4. So, wait, no, 11 divided by 3, then rounded up. So 11 divided by 3 is almost 4. Okay, 4 squared is 16. Plus 5 is 21. Divided by... that doesn't make sense. 4 squared is 16. Oh, it's minus. No, it's times. 4 squared is 16. Plus 5 is 21. Times 2 is 42. 42 minus 1 is 41. Reversed is 14. 5. What do you mean 5 divided by 2? It's not even... 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 2.5 times 3 is 7.5. Rounded up to the nearest 10 is 10. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 sixes are 54. Is that right? Yeah. No. Yeah. 9 sixes are 54. 154 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 200. What is the Arajan word for house? Oh, you. What does Nevyate mean in Arajan? Yate is gate, so new gate? Yeah, new gate. The phrase Trevenle means to be, it's tree, old tree without tree. Can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? This old tree is not owned by me. This tree is not very old. Well, that's not true. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. I won't tree. My tree is not very old. That's wrong. Because it's not my tree, because lay is a lack of self. I would say not my tree is old. How would you say the following phrase in Arajan? You have a very, very long name. Name is law or jaw. Long is aj? No, long is jar. Jaw am. Oh, am. Am or am or aj? Old. Long. Long, old. Ven. Ven is old. Very long name, so not old, so not Ven. Al means I won't if it's paired. Nidao is just new day. Lolu Radao. Lolu Radao. Law is name. Jaw is word. No, law is word. Jaw is name. Right? So No, jaw is word. Law is name. Lawlu, so not Al, so that would be your name. Because Al is my name. Your name. I don't know how to say very long. I don't know how to say long. But I feel like am is... because ma is short. I'll go that one. How would you tell an Erajan to count me out? Count is a verb. So L is me. Me count not. Because of is with. Count me out. In is north, east is south, east and west. Using the provided Erajan terms for cardinal directions. I thought there was 18 questions to this, by the way. Using the cardinal directions provided Erajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would be the clearest way that you could give directions to somebody at point A to get them to point B? From point A to point B, they'd need to go north, east, then south. So east to the tree. Are they moving north first? East tree, but point B is like lower, so it's not a thing. So northeast at the tree, south. A bit, no. Because that would still be a little, then not tree. South till there's no tree? That doesn't make sense either. Taking the cushion behind me. Good night, hopefully. Oh no, the cushion is here. Albatross is gone. She has abandoned me. Ma is short. So, short way north, long way east, little tree, long way south. No. Ma in, short north, then long east, then little tree, then east south, and a little way west. So that's not right. Istia Trevo. Go south away from the tree. Okay, that one, I guess. An incident in Arinda, the number 8 was considered by Aegean scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. What? What the fuck are you talking about? 8 squared with a circle around. I don't know what the circle means. 8 squared. What does the circle mean? Oh, I guess it means like 8 squared squared. So it's like 64 times 64. But that is 64 rounded to 60. That one is 10 squared being 100. And then that last one is 64 reversed to 46. 46, 100, 64 by 64. I'm not even gonna... And what's the other one? 64 rounded back to 60. So, what's the first one? 64 by 64. 60 times 64. 60 by 64 is 3,600 plus the 4. 4 is 12, 240. So 3,840 and then 4 times. So 3,840 and 4 times 64 on 22, 240 and 16, 256, 256, 3,840 and 256, 4,040, 4,096, 4,096. No, I think it's B because it's 100. Exam complete. And we're left in silence. I know I didn't get them all right. I know that for a fact. Because there's stuff in there that I just randomly guessed. Well, I say for a fact, but anyway. Wonder if we'll draft any more classrooms today, or if it's even possible. What were we doing? We were doing a school run, weren't we? Let's just redraw a bunch of times. Let's see what we get. Workshop, what do we got in our inventory? Shovel, broken lever, coupon book, meh. We could get a battery in here. But I would kind of want to get a thing. No battery. Got a sledge though. I don't like a battery, except way more common. Coupon book and lockpick? No. Lockpick and no. Okay. What do we got? Courtyard? We'll connect to the courtyard, so that's kind of a nice little loop there. Do I have any special keys? No. I do have a metal detector though, which will make my lockpick way better. Or to make my shovel way better. Considering how many keys I've got left. You know what, let's just go with this. Let's just go with the detector shovel. Detective shovel is on the case. Coins. Don't have a ton of steps left, but that's alright. Old can. Because don't need to worry too much about a lot of rooms we don't have a shovel for. Because if there are dig spots, which there aren't a lot of them, if there are dig spots, we'll be sweet. Commissary. Gymnasium. Have we had the power room yet? Yeah, we have. I don't want to go all the way back to switch it off for a dark room, so I'm going to use a gym. Alba again. Yeah, she just got up off the floor. She had a bit of a snooze on the floor and decided to go back to bed to try and get some sleep. I think the exam was a bit too intense for her noise-wise. Alright, let's go this way first. On the snore? The floor, the floor. On the floor. I will redraw. Secret passage. Why on the floor? Ah, because her back was hurting, because our mattress, we got a different mattress. We replaced our old mattress that was really shitty. And we got a new mattress. But because we ordered it online, we couldn't test it first, and it came through, and it was good. It was like the first couple of days, and then it wasn't. So, unfortunately, it's pretty rough. Yeah, commissary. Commissary. What have you even got for sale at this point? Gems, keys, and bananas. Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Bananas. You mean it sucked, or your body just didn't like it? I mean, what? It's a decent mattress, but we got it too firm. It is too firm. Oh, this is the new room that we didn't have before. Hell yeah, show us that. The conservatory. Old tin can. Drafting locations. West wing only. Garage, West wing hall, Her Ladyship's chamber. From south-facing doors. Oh, you have to go up and then down and around to get that to spawn. I wasn't sure of that. Okay. East wing only. East wing hall, master bedroom. Ah, there you go. Other special cases. Conservatories are only in corners, and bookshops are only in draftable off the library. I knew about the bookshop. So this is technically a green room. When we have the has a chance of drawing more green rooms thing, that'll be very good for it. The rook here too. It's a pretty powerful room. Okay. In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Right. Okay. Currently standard. Drafting cost of 1. Standard rooms, the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. It costs a gem. Commonplace floor plans are often classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance. Prevents other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Unusual is a term reserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, with the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Okay. The kennel's standard. The drawing room is common. Well, I want the drawing room to be common. That's a good thing. I mean, I kind of like all these rooms. These are all pretty good rooms. I feel like we can make that one common. Yeah, we'll make the kennel common as well. They all common now? Yeah. Like, it's a good thing, I would say. For now, at least, anyway. Okay. Indoor nursery. Bedroom. Alright, it's not attached to a bedroom, so I'm only going to get 2 items from it. But that's okay. This time. We're going to go out the other side of the gym. Not really much left in here, huh? Grab the other 2 bananas. Yeah. Cleared out the commissary. Ooh, hey, treasure trove. Could be good. We got a couple of dice too, so I'm not too worried about running out, you know? Or getting stuck in the corner. Ooh, a black one. Boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements. Okay. Another key. Dark room, locksmith, breakfast nook. No. Don't really want any of them. The pool? Have I already got an observatory? Yeah, I do. Dining room would be good for steps. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Here's a lunchbox. Here's some food. Okay. If we go around the corner. Let's do that, I guess. Turny, turny, lock, lock. Dark room goes straight through. And we don't actually need to go in there. Aha. We can go back this way. And down and around. Oh, I could have spread coins. Oh well. Depending on what we get in the last spot, I will, maybe spread coins. Did we only get the shovel after coming in here? Must have. I don't want that facing that way. I just don't. Morning room. Couple extra dice, good. Let's see what we get. Rumpus room or attic? Well, attic will give us items, but that's not really going to help us right now. Rumpus room, though, will give us another premonition. What you got for me, fella?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure.
Okay.
A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths.
What?
Walking in the footsteps of the past.
What is that place?
Wandering and waiting.
What?
Searching for a shadow that will never be cast. Longing for the day to
That's a train
end,
station.
the hours to pass.
Okay.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day,
Do we have to wait till a certain time of day?
I have nothing more to say.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. That is all she wrote for this one. Maybe there was something else I wanted to do. I don't remember. Interesting, though. Very, very interesting. Total rooms. It's a garden campus. 9 classrooms. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with the way that we got all the school stuff done. We saw that guy in front before, too. What guy? There was a guy? There was a shape in that premonition, no? There was a statue of like an angel. What is this? Oh, the exam results. It's a fail. Hello? Hello? No? Not allowed to read it? That's right. Fine. Of in Nev Arai. The Nev is new. So of in is north. So, or is it including? Does it always head north for a new area? Something? Why do I have the exam results, but I don't have exam results? It's just a piece of paper that says exam results. I don't actually have the exam results. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go outside. Can't flip pages? No. No, it doesn't give me the option to. Maybe I need a magnifying glass or something. I don't know. What do we got? Shrine. Okay. I'm going to take Shrine, and I'm going to take a second. And I'm going to open a tab here. And I'm going to blue, red, dried blessings. Yes. Blessings list. Okay. 1 less a spin. 3 is high roller. 5 adds courtyards. 7 is chef. Stop dunking me. 9 is red general. Yeah, so is 10. Tinkerer. Monk. Berry picker. When drafting, gives the option to instead pick a berry and draw a random floor plan, ignoring rarity. Even numbers are a waste of coin, mean paying 1 or 2 coins for dancer is the same. Oh, interesting. That's why they're all odd. Okay. So that would mean... How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So... How many coins we got? 33. So if 32 is berry picker, we're going to go -1, but 32 is berry picker. I think we'll go 13. 13 sounds good. 13 sounds interesting. 13. 13 blessings. Well, not 13 blessings, 13 coins. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you'll have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. Which is very, very interesting. Which room do we fall asleep in? We have a lot of really good options. Because that means that for the next day, we could draft that out here. So if it's something like the walk-in robe, or the commissary, or whatever, we could get it straight up. Exam results. Yes, I'd love to read you. I don't understand. Let's go left today. Yeah, we'll go den. It's funny that the breaker box and the dark room are both there straight away. It's like, yeah, fuck you too. Go to the Nook for some steps and some key action. Ooh. Corridor, parlor, storeroom. Yeah, go storeroom. Click clack. What you got for me, box? Yeah, dice and some coins, that's right. Alright, so what is this one? Kennel's not terrible? Commissary's not terrible either. You're commissary. Alright. Go running shoes. Go the sledge. And go sleeping mask in case we need to run back all the way through the house. Ow! All the way through the house just to get the room that we're sleeping in, you know? We'll head off this side. I don't particularly like any of those. I'll just go to the breaker box. Go to the fuse box. Gymnasium, dark room, garage. Oh, we got a good T-junction here. Because we'll connect us up with the commissary in case we need to come back for the other... Did we do the kennel? We did not do the kennel yet. We did not. I don't have any items in here. That's a bit gross. Since when? How rude. Always a bit of a waste. Observatory locks us in. Damn. Billiard room. Let's do some maths. We love maths. What's the brand here? Third of 12 is 4. A third of 10 is 3.3, and a third of 2 is 0.6. So, 3.3. Oh, it's this shit again. I remember this one. Okay, hold on. A third of 10 is... Hold on, 10 thirds is 3.3. 5 thirds is 1.6. Or 5, so it's negative 5 squared is 25. 25 minus 20 is 5, divided by 5 is 1. No? Oh, you suck. Does it not re-trigger then? What was this one again? 3.3 and then 0.6, so 4. Yeah, so 4. So 4 twice. And then... Oh, actually, I should have the other thing open, shouldn't I? I should have the other page open. 3.3 and 1.6. So 5 squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Squared is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. I forgot to do it twice. I forgot to re-trigger it. Where are we going? We're going north. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. At this point. Nothing? Okay. We'll do our same old, same old. Keycard settings. High security. But all high security doors are unlocked. Log in a network with Swansong. I'm untying my hair. I'm so sick of having a hair tie behind my head. I can't rest my neck anywhere. So annoying. Laboratory. Yes, I would love to connect. Yes, thank you. Experiment. Immediately use shops or hallways from hallways. Permanently add 1 gold allowance. I don't have Tinkerer on at the moment. I'm gonna go whenever I draft a shop room. Even though we've already drafted one today. Or 2? No, we haven't drafted a kitchen. We nearly did, but we didn't do it. Yeah. Okay, so out this way at Lava T Junction. Not allowed to. Alright, that's fine. Not my favourite, but it's fine. Ding ding. I suppose at this point a kennel's probably a great idea. Kind of funny because the windows... The kennel's a bit fucked. Like, to be fair. Like, I love it because we get to pat the dog, but the windows are stupid. You're a good boy. I don't have a shovel yet. Locksmith. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have any coins to buy stuff with. I'm guessing he's got a lockpick there. Yeah, he does. Oh, keys. Car keys. Love a set of car keys. Drawing rooms, facing the wrong direction. Pantry is a gross corner. I feel like that's also terrible, but it's fine. I guess we'll just do this. Also gross. I've got parlor for now, I suppose. Give me the key. Yeah, I know what the key is. Here we go. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. If one of the other boxes is true... Okay, let's say this is true. So one of the other boxes is true. Which it can't be this one, because this says it's the only true box. So if this one's true, that has to be false, and then this one is, the gems are in the other box with a true statement. Right, which could be true. That's true, and this is true, they work quite well together. Right. If this one is false, as in one of the other boxes is true, it could be that both of these boxes are true, but it can't be because the blue says that's the only true box. So I'm going to say it's in the black box. Yeah, it is. Alright, no items in here. Nah. Painting man. It's Uncle Herbie, what are you talking about? Painting man. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world since we just got gems from in here, I guess. I'll go chapel. Sends me broke, but I'll go chapel. No. What items have I got? Silver key, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. I don't want to lose any of them. I see. Alright, guest bedroom it is then. Magnifying glass, very nice. Pretty sure that's the other thing that the commissary was selling. But they are not anymore. Ooh, gem. That's rare. Still don't know how to make fires, but alright. That's a silver key. Unlock, please. Conference room, hey? Yeah, alright. I mean... we have one key left. Casino, study, or a hallway. Casino should get us some coins, at the very least. Study would be kind of nice. Study will get us a gem too. By the way, I haven't seen them all yet, but how did you like the Telltale Expanse? I'm not finished it yet, but I like it so far. I like it so far. I mean, by the time this episode goes up on YouTube, the whole series will be out, but I'm really enjoying it. Oh shit. It was the 5th episode was supposed to go up yesterday and I forgot. Ah, bugger. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot yesterday's. Yesterday was the finale. Well, it was supposed to be, at least, anyway. Oh well. Yeah, no, it was supposed to be, yeah, it was supposed to be the last one yesterday. But I forgot. Spare green room. I would love some keys game. Drawing room facing the wrong direction. In the dining room. May as well grab it for the steps, I suppose, but I don't like the way it's facing. But no, I like it so far. It's definitely some of the episodes I feel them pretty short. But, they're not necessarily bad, though. Ooh, planetarium. You can call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. And because I've got that monk thing now, I could call it a day in there. And it'll be outside. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. But I suppose we should do... Ooh, actually that'll be really good because we've got a conference room. Because we've got the conference room, we will be able to spread coins. Red gold. Okay. Exit. Then you are the 3rd of March. Conference room's all the way up there, and we kind of want to get back to the locksmith. Not too bad, but still. We'll see what this is going to be at least anyway. Damn. Boiler room, I guess. Not much in there for me right now, though. Well, we'll go this way. And we'll just charge straight across to the conference room. Grab all the coins. Lose 1. And then head down to the locksmith's. Also means that I can go north. Oh. Yeah. Do that. That sounds like a good plan. Oh. Do I have... I do. Still no shovel. Okay. I'll hold on to it. We need to go back to the locksmiths anyway. What's the quickest way? This way. And this way, so we don't lose any coins. And straight through. We'll go this way. Then we will go this way. And then we go this way. Hello. Hi, buddy. Alright. Lockpick kit. Yes, please. Can't afford much, hey? Get the special key just because I can't get 2 normal keys anyway. Are you gonna be a prism? Be a garden key. Be cool. Hey, champion. Alright. I didn't get as many coins as I would have liked out of that, but... tis what tis. Okay. I could go... we'll go up to the hallway just here and see. Okay. The kitchen. Your allowance has been raised. Thank you. Glazed salmon, eh? Alright. Lockpick. Probably could have just used a, yeah, this probably would have been a better idea to use a silver key here, hey? Oh well, I guess I'm dumb. Never mind. Oh, it's gonna be like, you can use shit to reroll. Oh man! Kinda want to use a few to reroll, you know? The pool. Do I need the pool? Maybe. Maybe. Walk-in closet will get me a couple of things. I don't need to connect to that side. The kitchen's connected anyway. Redraw. That's not gonna help me. Not facing the right way, mate. Planetarium. Then they are connected to one another. What do you got? That's not really that great for me right now. Wonder if you can get a new constellation at 100 stars. Probably not. Probably caps out at 50, hey? Okay, we're gonna go south and then left. Across to the boiler room. Coat check, dark room, boudoir. Boudoir for the dice, I guess. Ooh. Not spectacular things. Although I don't think I've powered the archives before. Let's power the archives. Let's power the archives. I don't like the archives. But let's power the archives. Ta-da! Alright, archives. Anything cool in here? Nothing changes? None of these light up? Nothing. Nothing at all. No treasure. No special stuff. Nothing. I'll have an apple, I guess. Thank you for the apple, I suppose. 2 steps, woohoo. Steps that took me to get in here and leave here. Bedroom. Still out of keys. Still have no shovel. Yeah, secret garden key will work there. Shazam. Anything on these benches? Shovel! Give! I need broken handle now. In the weight room, which I haven't seen at all today. Okay. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Redraw. Key for each bedroom. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. 3 bedrooms. That's it. Greenhouse? Yes. So that's the broken one. Sticky gem. We did find... Oh yeah, because now I can dig. I should be able to open some of the rooms easier. We did find the broken handle one time. In a dig hole. Dig this. Oh, that door wasn't locked anyway, I guess. If it's not locked, you don't hear the dog go. Brr, 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 I think. Okay, solarium. That's gonna lock me. I was about to pick that. I'm like, nah, it'll be fine. Nah, it'll lock me. This is like last door. Now you give me the dark room, hey? Ugh. Yeah, okay. One, 5, 0, 4. Okay. Can't pick it. Use a silver key. Redraw, please. Do I have a crafting room? I have a dining room. It's called workshop. Commissary, courtyard, kennel. No. I do not. Lab. Coins. Overdue maintenance, of token of appreciation, grant you a bit of extra spending money each day. Learned that our dealings with a predecessor must be cheaper in the long run, to be generous. But there was something in here, I remember, in the book, it was like the cloister something something is part of the code to your face. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. Watering can. Did we watering can in there? I don't know. Hope we did. Don't like that. I'll redraw. New floor plan? I'll take a new floor plan, yeah. Oh yeah, in this room, wasn't I going to try the day that I turned up for this? Which would have been November 7th, was it? No? November 8th? Maybe the 7th was the last day the staff are here? Red letter 5. Can I open you? Why can't I open you? Oh, never mind. We can. Uncle, in a few hours we are departing as planned. We will be taking the old Mountain Way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can, by trolley, until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have made in approval at. Oh, not in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unhallowed cavern that we've called our home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what we lost, what all those lost days were for. Explain to him if you can the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Interesting. Also, I don't have the left-right thing for that either. So maybe we go back and we check out the exam results and see if we can do it again now that we've got the magnifying glass. If we can get back there with the right number of steps. Drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Clock tower. Tomorrow you'll start with one key for each tomorrow room you have drafted today. That's cool. The dormitory I kind of want because it's got the other book in it, but Clock Tower sounds sick. Access to Mount Holy's Clock Tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and tampering of the estate's governing timepiece, or any tampering of the estate's timepiece, has never been risked. Yes. Add to pool. Thank you. Clock Tower? Oh, Clock Tower, yeah. Ha 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 ha, yes. Yes, indeed. Aquarium, please. Your allowance has been raised. Watering can, so we mustn't have used the watering can in the other room, that's alright. Turnip, good. How far away is the dining room? What am I looking at here? 1, 2, 3... No. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. I need 8 steps to get to the dining room. And then 8 to get back, obviously, but we'll get 20 steps out of it, so we'll get another 12. That's okay. We've got steps. Closet. Extra 2 items if it's drafted in the bedroom. Yes. Because this is technically a bedroom. Also, we drained the tanks. I forgot about that. Why? Why did we drain the tanks? Anything different? There's no fish in here, for starters. I forgot that we drained the aquarium. I don't know. Compass. Mailroom. Mailroom will lock us off. Conservatory. There you are, you beautiful thing, you. Diggity. Okay. All right. Changes. Oh, darkroom. Yeah, darkroom can piss off. Darkroom can piss off. I do not want you. Like, yeah, you're a 3-door room, but you're also a 3-door room that I have to screw around with a lot. Will I regret making darkroom rare? Maybe. But I never particularly look forward to seeing it. Greenhouse. More common. Yes, please. Ladies' bedchamber. Next time you enter the boudoir, it's 10. Next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3. Okay. Okay. Is this chair too high? Maybe it's too high. That's probably part of it. Rare. No. You need to be common. I feel like you should be pretty common too. Let's make you common. Actually, no, let's make you standard. Let's just make you standard. That'll be fine. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any, like, puzzly looking things in here. There's a nice window. But some different flowers, which is also nice. But nothing else particularly crazy. Library's not great. Redraw. Ballroom. I don't like the ballroom because it'll take gems off me. Redraw. Lab. Redraw. Still not good. Redraw. Redraw. Workshop. What you got in here for me? Ah, broken handle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You good thing, you. Alright, we can mix running shoes with something. Not anything here, though. Compass. What can we mix you with? Compass and a shovel? Compass and a battery pack? Compass and battery pack do. Electromagnet. Coin purse. Can you be mixed with anything? Nope, not yet. What about you, sleeping mask? Nope. Magnifying glass. Nope. Well, we know the sledge and the battery pack and the broken handle go together. So that's what we need. We need to take that back to the weights room. And the greenhouse. I think we've got a greenhouse this run too, don't we? Hell yeah. Power hammer. It's a super sledge. As for the rest of this... I don't like the dowsing rod. Not a fan. Most of this stuff doesn't go together. Just Kool-Aid Man through walls now, huh? Well, kind of, yeah. Kind of. Can't pick it. It's my last key. Treasure trove? I need another key, though. Because otherwise I can't open it. I'll do library. I'll do library and we'll just order another book or read a book. No, order another book. Let's order The Curse of the Black Bridge. Alright. So now... need to run out and back down and around to the weights room. Give me that. I don't need it. I won't use it. Give me that. Can I break this at all? That'd be pretty cool. No, okay. It's pointing at the cabinet, but I don't know why. Like there's an arrow pointing at the filing cabinet. But I don't know why, because they don't do anything. What about in here? You have anything pointing at anything? No? X? Okay, do we have a patio this run? We do. We go back and check that to dig the patio. What about this one? This is one of the hallways. I don't think I've got it this run. Maybe it's stuff that only shows up if you have it on that run. There's nothing with laundromat. Oh, there is. Or anything? Doesn't really look like there's anything here, huh? Can't see anything. I'm taking a screenshot of it anyway. And this one. Maybe the different colors of the coral are like what colored rooms it needs around it or something? I don't know. I don't know. Back to the weights room. It should be this one, yeah? Oh, knock it down. Hell yeah. It's another switch. Which is kind of fitting that the time that we get this, it's connected as it is. The destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and will reset every few days. That's a lie. That's straight up a lie. Oh, here we go. Some more underground map. Any secrets? Got any secrets like we did last time? No secret cheeky hidden numbers or anything? No? Okay, fine. It was the 8th and 2 hour. Where am I going? I'm going through the drawing room. South, left, north. Or south. You know what I mean. Okay, here. We gotta do this too. Bomb! Oh yeah! Oh, it gives it an extra doorway. Oh, hell yeah, that's sick. Hell yeah. I didn't expect that. February 1990 to when I get fired. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. Ah. Why would you do that? This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Crossed out Denny Ravane. Why? As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring that they are orderly, presentable, and accessible so that they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That'd be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years that I have served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. February 25th, 1990. Hey, it's a good day. A good day. It's a good day that day. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturalist. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone. Shut up. A gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Sinker, has decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I have poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture. And it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. Of course they did. October 21st, same year. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue my work. I am aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I am reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. January 8th, the next year. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank, a fact that I found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9. This all but confirms a long-held suspicion that the rumoured 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber, a suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. January 11th. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funnily enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse, and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Secret garden and the mechanarium. Great hall and the secret garden. Greenhouse and the weight room. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. March 10th, 1991. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have in that time gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe that this chamber has remained sealed for many decades, and within it I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and dust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Oh, it's like a moonshiner lab. I'm unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition, but if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. What room is that? One of the outer rooms sealed shut behind a false wall. Maybe it's this room, maybe it's the greenhouse. August 4th. At last, I finally discovered the location of one of the north levers. It's deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that I had discovered. Stop it! That I had discovered. I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer to my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I have decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Christoph is under my thumb, which is the chauffeur, and beholden to whatever I command. Sinclair's inner sanctum. August 15th. Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working towards for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me, one way or another. Alright. Interesting. So it was Denny. Yep, and that's the ransom note. He was chopping up the ransom note. There's no, like, stills or anything, or evidence of stills. It's just room. Correspondence envelopes, the red envelopes. Alright. Interesting. Now I need to get back to... the dining room. So... south, Secret Garden. South from the boudoir. Down to the office. And then over the dining room. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. This is a corner room now. I like that. I like that that's upgraded. We've added an extra door. Fish. Delicious fish. Is there anything else that I wanna or can smash that I know of? Maybe the archives? Maybe we can smash open a drawer? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Since the archive's powered, we have the aquarium done. It's pointing to, like... bottom of one of these, but I don't... There's filing cabinet, but I don't understand... Can I push you? Can I climb on you? Is there anything... No. Nothing. These ones are kind of blocked off. I don't know. Them maybe? No, nothing. Alright, sick. What was it? Archives, laundromat, and then... patio. We need to go to the patio. Patio is going to be down and right and then up. So is this? Yeah. We will go this way. Filing cabinet key likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate. Hey! Hey! Alright, back to the archives we go. Oh my god, look at all this fruit. It was spread around the estate and now it's all mine. Don't I have a coupon book? No, not today. Tomato soup, 5 for every red room. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 there. Tomato soup. Oh, it's 5 because of the aquarium. Very nice. Back up to 81 steps. We were getting low there too. This one. Is it you? Yeah, it is. You. What are you? Upgrade disc. Hell yeah. That's what I want. And birth certificate. East Reddington Hospital. Certificate of birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson, i.e. Mum, was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4:05 AM Tuesday, the 22nd of January, in the 6th era, at 1958. Or in 1958. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true as verified by its duty authorised officer of the Fen Areas Registrar of Persons. Lily, Resian Rose, and Sarah Drivian. Wasn't Rose someone's name or something? So, what does that mean? I don't think there's anything particularly special about this. I gotta press A on it as well, just in case there's another page. Oh, that reminds me, we need to go back to the entry hall. Interesting. Okay. Did we use that? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Did I take a screenshot of it? Probably. Yeah. Alright. And the laundromat has a dig spot as well. Where else am I going? Entrance hall. Which is... cross and down, get to the passageway, turn, get to the security room, turn. Alright. Okay, so now we should be able to see the results. Because it hasn't given us the page turn, but I think it's glitched out. No? You want to do that with this one? I don't understand. Because it was the other thing, the ladder. And it didn't give us the chance to turn pages either, but with the magnifying glass it let us. I don't understand. Maybe I don't get results. Hmm? What room do we want to end it in? Because whatever room we end it in will be the room that we start in outside in the next day. We don't have like a vault. We don't have a vault. We don't have a... With the steps we got, we could open up room 46 and have that outside. What's gonna happen there? Let's do that. Good luck. Yeah, it didn't work. Let's open up room 46 and see what happens if we do that. I mean, there's a bunch of rooms that we could do it with that would be really cool, but... I want to see what happens if we do it with 46. Apparently it's a bug, this was a solution, but maybe you understand it. Same out for me, however, you can check the scrapbook in the library and the results show up on the last page. Ah! Okay. I did do the library today, I think. Oh, well, that means we can check the library any day. But that's cool. Thank you! Very helpful, Robert. Robert, very helpful. Switch. Compliment, that's like 2 in a week. I know, right? It's crazy. That one's done, this one's not, because we don't know what diamond country is. Oh, it's got the shit on the floor? Ovin Nevere. Nev is new. Are. Can't remember. And then Ovin is always north, I think. I don't think of... Yeah, I don't know what the diamond country is. The water the right level? Should be. I really want the tomb, hey. You watch, I'll get tomb as well. Push button. I like how much depth there is to these seemingly simple puzzles. I know, right? It's just layers upon layers upon layers, because it starts off and it's like, get to the end. Hey, look, here's a little mini logic puzzle with a few boxes. Hey, here's a puzzle where you have a dartboard and you have to work out math stuff. And now it's like... Okay, so if the date that the mother that I was born in was... Okay, in 59, and she was born in 59 in January, but the doctor's name was Lily Rose, then that means that Lily Rose could be a code on the computer for the archivist, and if we can get the archivist done, then that name will let us into the system that will tell us where the other computer chip is, to be able to put, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, wow. With all the law? With all the law, exactly. And we smashed a wall in the greenhouse, so now it's a 2-door room. We upgraded our greenhouse without the knowledge of upgrading it, so that's cool. Oh, it's getting real framey. What's happening? Yeah, antechamber. Room 46. Grab ourselves a crown. Yeah, it's the ransom letter that he did. I reckon this opens, hey? There's a bust of me, but there's not a bust of Mum. It's very weird. But if we call it a day here, I want to know what happens. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to do in here today. That I can do, at least. Like, we could dump coins at the chapel, but I'm not really too fussed on it. What other rooms are good? The conservatory would be pretty good. Guaranteed conservatory. Greenhouse, boiler room, kennel. Not really. I mean, there's definitely some stuff that'd be interesting, but... or handy. But nothing that's like, oh my god. You know? Foundation would be funny. Call it a day. Check your results in the library. Yeah, I will tomorrow. This almost feels like Ender's Game. At the end of the game, you'll have cracked Russia's nuclear codes and doomed the world. Yeah. IRL without you knowing. Garden Shopping Centre of Prayers. Bodlings. We're going to call it there. We're going to see what happens when we can do room 46 outside tomorrow, because we've got that monk buff. But because we're going to call it there, that's where we're going to start tomorrow. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome, and I'm sure you'll hear from me again. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.